Welcome everyone to Lost Miracles. This is episode 4. For those that are joining us for the first time, it's nice to meet you all. So you are here because you need help destroying the Arbiter, and Rania knows that there's only one person who can help you. But there's some pressing matters that we have to address first. Xerxes,
I thought I was going to have to roleplay.
who is all alone by his lonesome, investigates the patterns on the ground. You know that it is linked to a power source deep within the earth. And you can tell from the ley lines, as they are all connected, they all need to be destroyed at the same time in order for the death laser to stop working. The blizzard is now picking up even more than before, Xerxes. Mm-hmm. And that's when you hear someone. You can clearly hear someone banging against the cell bars.
Hello? Hey you! Where's my food?
It is an Akitu, a dragonfly person in the cage, and they are flying around, and there seems to have, you see the residue of the burning inside of the cage, but you see them just banging around and moving all in the cage, and they can clearly see you, and you have clearly seen them.
Hello? There was supposed to be a person bringing me food.
Akitu. Oh, are you alive?
Yes? Why is everyone dead?
Is there anything on them that is scarred or burnt at all? Do they look like they got hit with the blast?
They seem very clean and well kept. But one thing about them that is quite terrifying to you is they wield a glaive, similar to you do. But with your investigation, you can also see that on their body is the symbol of the burning sun.
Is my glaive bigger?
Yes, it is bigger.
Xerxes looks at his glaive. Looks at this.
Very important question.
But one thing that
Very important.
Yoshi.
Yes.
I'll get you to make your first check of the game. Can you please go to your impersonate or selection bar and make me a investigation or perception skill check, please? Because you also recognize something about this scion, a scorpion folk.
Yes. Investigation check. Let's go.
Oh my fucking god.
First
Right.
roll.
Holy shit,
baby.
Streamer benefits. By the way, I made her. By the way, She learned from me.
She won
She
that.
learned
She
from me.
won Dungeons and Dragons. It's over. End the stream.
Oh my
Let's go.
fucking god.
Now.
All right. You can see that this scion man has scars all over his entire body, but although he looks fairly battle-worn, you can see that his shoulders are slumped down, and he is actually quite tired at this point. Xerxes, it is now at this point I bestow upon you a point of exhaustion.
I knew it was coming. Give it to me, daddy.
You now have a point of exhaustion on you. So now you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Oh my god.
The one thing that is clear about this scion is that his armor plates are hammered into his body. And specifically on his chest, you see the symbol of Havir. Something that bothers you quite a bit. And Xerxes, as you see the symbol of the burning sun, you know that Havir is afraid of one thing. And that is the burning sun.
What is the nature of your devotion? I see the burning sun upon you.
Can you send another person? I want to talk to you.
There are no others.
And that, children, is what we call a bold-faced lie.
No one here will serve you.
My character looks around to check if anyone is behind him or
Excellent.
around the room.
A couple of things. Everyone is dead. Not just dead, but they are burned. But you also know with your nat 20 that all 8 of them were lying to you. But they were really good gambling buddies, and that's one thing that was very clear. Although it pains you to see them dead, you can see that it is very strange that only one person is here. With your Nat 20 investigation, you can see that he doesn't come here with the intent to liberate you, but he is more curious. But one thing is clear for you. You can definitely, easily take this scion on.
Oh, little bug in the cage. Why are you alive?
That's a good question. I have no idea. What is your name?
I am Xerxes, paladin of Javier, the lone warrior of a tribe of dead cowards.
And Yoshi, as soon as he hears that, you just kind of cringe on the inside. Because it's almost like you feel your god appear and well up inside of you, and he kind of just spits on the ground. And you hear a chuckle in the faint distance. One thing is very evident here between the two of you. This cage in front of you with your Nat 20 investigation is nothing but paper to you. You can escape at any time, but the last person who did try to escape, something terrible happened to them. It is also the first time you've seen a bug folk walk freely outside.
What is that prism that you have?
Xerxes pushes it further under the shoulder blade.
Take an inspiration
It is
point.
a bauble. A small trinket of my own.
Listen. I'm kind of hungry here. Do we just stare at each other longer? Can you maybe help me out here, please?
Herring is fine with me. I am free.
There seems to
was
be
kinda
a
annoyed.
clear standoff here. And you can almost feel as if it is not the two of you that are fighting, but perhaps the ideals that both of your gods share. For the people who are not familiar, Javier is the Lord of Nightmares. Kinowan is the god of anger and vengeance. He is also Javier's son. And
Why do
although
you
Javier
ask?
is older, Kinowan is the only god capable of killing Javier.
Why do you ask of my prism?
Well, because I have something that might interest you as well. I have a prism as well.
Xerxes is disappointed to hear this.
You can see the eyebrows slouch on him and his eyes turn outwards and just curve
And
down.
having the glaive ready in a battle position, he kind of sets it down as a staff, holding it onto one hand and leaning on it slightly.
Then that means that we are on the same side.
Tifo, you have no idea what that means.
Yeah, sure. So when we're on the same side, why don't you let me out of the cage, huh?
I will need a promise from you. Blessed
Promise.
one of the burning sun.
He says, not in a nice way.
Of course he doesn't.
Will you keep the peace with me if I keep the peace with you?
Sure. Why not?
That sounds like a lie.
Hold on. Both of you are paladins,
listen.
so I will say this. Both of you have the opportunity to make an oath here if you wish to. The way an oath will work between players, so both of you have to come up with agreeable terms, so both of you have to offer something. This is done by raising your hand, either one, and swearing on the rhythm.
I will stay my blade from your throat. As long as we work together with this.
And he'll pull out the prism all the way.
All right, you pull out the prism all the way and you hold your hand up, similar to an oath. Something both of you are familiar with as paladins. Tifel,
Okay,
what is your other
You
offer?
accept these terms.
It's pronounced Teufel, by the way.
Tifel, sorry.
All good, all good.
I'm sorry.
It's good. It's okay.
Can we get a
Uh,
different DM? Oh my god.
I know, I'm terrible.
You may offer
Shame on
me
you, Flap.
peace.
Shame on you.
Replacing
Lab,
Fly with AI
uh,
turned in.
It's true.
Teufel is hesitating a little bit, but she holds up her hand as well and taking her prism out to swear.
Do not be afraid. We can. Once we
Okay.
are finished with our work with this, we can end the oath and have a true battle.
Whoa.
Oh.
Agree. Let's do that.
Okay. The both of you raise your hands together and you feel the rhythm thump within the both of you. This is quite a powerful oath. If either of you should fight each other consciously, there will be devastating effects.
Mm-hmm.
And as that is done, the cage melts and you feel Typhel walk out. The oath invigorates their body. And Typhel, you sure are hungry.